John Adams. The life and legacy of America's second president. Before Washington, Jefferson, and Lincoln became household names, there was John Adams, a brilliant, stubborn, and principled man who helped birth a nation and became its second president. In this 7-minute journey, we explore the life, achievements, and lasting legacy of John Adams. John Adams was born on October 30th, 1735, in Braintree, Massachusetts, in what is now Quincy. Raised in a modest but educated family, Adams was the eldest of 3 brothers. His father was a farmer and a deacon, and he emphasized education and moral values. Adams attended Harvard College at age 16 and graduated in 1755, originally considering a career in ministry. He soon turned to law, fascinated by politics, justice, and the British legal system. By the 1760s, he had become a respected lawyer in Boston. Revolutionary contributions. The 1760s and 70s were a time of political unrest in the American colonies. Adams rose to prominence for his principled stance against British policies. In 1765, he wrote essays opposing the Stamp Act, which helped galvanize resistance. Despite being a revolutionary at heart, Adams believed in the rule of law. That belief was tested in 1770 when he defended British soldiers involved in the Boston Massacre. Though criticized by some, Adams argued that everyone deserves a fair trial, and his successful defense showcased his integrity. In 1774, Adams was chosen as a delegate to the First Continental Congress. 2 years later, he nominated George Washington to command the Continental Army and played a key role in drafting the Declaration of Independence in 1776. Diplomatic service. During the Revolutionary War, Adams served as a diplomat in Europe. He secured crucial loans from the Dutch and helped negotiate the Treaty of Paris in 1783, which officially ended the war with Britain. While in Europe, Adams also served as the first American ambassador to Great Britain, a challenging post given the fresh wounds of war. His diplomatic efforts laid the foundation for international recognition of the United States Vice Presidency when the new U.S. government formed under the Constitution. Adams became the nation's first vice president under George Washington. He served from 1789 to 1797. Though the role offered little real power, Adams presided over the Senate and supported Washington's policies. Adams often felt overshadowed by Washington, but his writings during this period reflected his thoughts on governance and the delicate balance of liberty and authority. Presidency. In 1797, John Adams became the second president of the United States. His presidency was marked by international tensions, especially with France. The XYZ affair, in which French agents demanded bribes, led to the undeclared quasi-war between the two nations. Adams strengthened the U.S. Navy and avoided full-scale war, a decision that preserved American independence but cost him politically. He also signed the controversial Alien and Sedition Acts, which were seen by many as attacks on free speech. though he lost re-election to Thomas Jefferson in 1800. Adams's peaceful transfer of power set a critical precedent for American democracy. Later, life and death. After leaving office, Adams retired to his farm in Quincy. He spent his later years writing and reflecting on the revolution he helped ignite. Remarkably, Adams renewed correspondence with Thomas Jefferson, and the two became close friends again. On July 4, 1826, the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. John Adams died at the age of 90. His last words were reportedly, "Thomas Jefferson survives," unaware that Jefferson had died just hours earlier. Adams's legacy. John Adams was a founding father who stood by principle over popularity. His belief in law, diplomacy, and constitutional governance shaped the nation's early years. He was a brilliant thinker, a patriot, and an imperfect but earnest leader. His legacy lives on not only through his presidency, but also through his son, John Quincy Adams, who became the 6th U.S. president. From revolution to republic, John Adams helped forge a path that still defines America today. If you enjoyed this journey into the life of John Adams, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Who should we cover next? Drop your suggestions below.